Good afternoon. My name is Kendria Anderson, and I will be doing my discussion board on Module 6 on ethical violations and board discipline. This is for class CEFS 501. After doing a little bit of research in Maryland, a lot of the cases that had discipline action either had to do with counselors documenting time that they didn't work and charging the clients for, or having inappropriate relationships with clients during giving care and outside of therapeutic settings. One of the cases that I read up on, actually, one of the clients, one of the counselors had a relationship with not one but three clients, and she was, I guess, hosting IOP groups on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, and then she was engaging in having a dual relationship with one of the three clients, and then with the other two clients, she was allowing them to live in her apartment and having them fix her car and then taking them out to dinner and shopping and doing all these interactions with clients that were not supposed to really have that kind of relationship. So my first instinct when I was reading through it was, why would you want to put yourself in this kind of compromising situation to jeopardize your job, your license, and your livelihood? My other initial thought was, what could the counselor be gaining by having a relationship with these particular clients outside of a therapeutic setting? The more that I read about it, it seemed that the counselor was interested in having more of a personal relationship with one of the clients, and she ended up taking the client with her on vacations to Mexico, and almost like a dating aspect. And then they did a lot of the non-counseling social occasions. Some of them included dressing up and coordinating costumes, museum trips, games, baseball games, football games, dinner out to various places, shopping excursions, a vacation to Mexico, which I had already said. And then she also acted as the narcotics anonymous sponsor for one of the clients. And then, like I said, she had two of the clients perform repairs on her car, and then two of them actually did rent. So based upon those things, she engaged in numerous unprofessional conduct throughout throughout her therapeutic relationship with these three clients. But clearly she had a relationship with more than one, and some of the codes that it violates the code of ethics adopted by the board. It is professionally, physically, and mentally incompetent. It violates any of the rules adopted by the board, commits an act of immoral and unprofessional conduct in practice of the clinical and non-clinical counseling and therapy. And I think the code for that is MD code and health OCC 17-509, sections 8, 11, 13, and 16. And then also the ethical responsibility, the code for that would be COMAR 10.58.03.04. Ethical responsibility. A counselor shall consult with other counselors or relevant professionals regarding questions related to ethical obligations or professional practice. So what she needed to be familiar with was this particular chapter in, or this particular section in her ethical responsibilities, which she was not. And then on top of it, she didn't determine or think about how this could affect her clients mentally, and how this could potentially bother them in a psychological manner. As a counselor, you're not supposed to enter into a relationship with any client that's going to cause some type of conflict of interest. Then you're not putting your clients' needs first. And in additional, you're not supposed to be in a dual relationship as a counselor. You're supposed to avoid dual relationships with clients. And then this way you're not impairing any judgment between what is going on or what is expected between the two individuals. So the outcome of this was this this counselor's particular case, her license ended up being revoked by the board. This was in 2017.